Hello everyone, love having you back and welcome if you are new here. I am Spooky Huey and this is my channel where we do spooky things. Okay, today I thought it would be fun to share what my crazy brain is thinking for this Halloween season. Yes, so all of the different areas I'm thinking about for decorating for Halloween and kind of where they're going to go. And if you don't know this already, like teacher at heart, you know, that's me. So, of course, you know, I'm going to have a whiteboard with my stuff written down because I'm a visual person, you know, and because it's crazy, we're going to be using a zombie finger to point because that's just how we roll. Okay, so here are my plans. These are my plans. All right, so we know because we've talked about it several times, right here, we're doing a haunted farm. We're doing it outside. Now, we don't have a huge space in our front yard, but from what we do have, and because, you know, we got to deal with mowing also, because you can't stop mowing into the beginning of October, so we have to deal with that as well. But yeah, so haunted farm, outside, that's the first thing. All right, so the next area we have is Spooky Town. So I have collected a few more pieces of Spooky Town this year. And last year I kind of combined it with this really cute vintagey set that my mom got for me. So that's my plan again this year, and then to add in the new pieces. But I feel like I need to get some of those, like, I don't know, the little mossy, I don't even know, little platforms, if you will, to kind of give some different layers so we'll have room for everything on this brown shelf that I have. So Spooky Town is going on the brown shelf, the big shelf. All right, and then really kind of, we're gonna move over here. I have my fake mantle. I don't have a fireplace, I don't have a mantle, but I pretend I have my fake mantle. And we're gonna go with the vampires on the fake mantle this year. And it's just a little skinny brown shelf that sits by our door. But that is my fake mantle. And yeah, so we're gonna do vampires. I had a huge vampire area last year, and we're just gonna make it smaller, and it's gonna be the mantle this year. So that's the plan for that. All right, so now we're in the kitchen, and we're gonna do classic Halloween. Classic, you know, oranges and blacks, pumpkins, all the normal classic Halloween stuff. And I usually do above my kitchen cabinet. So that's the same, that's going to continue. All right, so we have our little coffee bar, which we did decorate together, but we acquired a new piece. So now we have this like whole new little area to decorate. There's like two little cabinet doors, and we just put mugs and extra coffee things inside. So the top is just, it's fair game. It's Halloween decorating space, and I love it. I'm living for it. That is going to be Hocus Pocus. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do any of it, but I have some ideas, and yes, so Hocus Pocus on the coffee area. All right, now we have our horror bathroom. We do it every year. I freaking love this room. It's the tiniest bathroom, a half bath, and I go crazy with all the horror stuff in there. So that's the horror bathroom. I love it. I have some friends that are like, I hate going to the bathroom at your house when it's Halloween season because they just don't like all the spooky things. I love it. I wish the bathroom was bigger so I could just put more stuff in it. But because it's getting crowded in there. But yeah, so right down here. Horror bathroom, definitely still happening. Okay, then our kitchen table. I'm going to make this like our, oh, I don't know if you can see that, our black and white area. So I have, you know, blacks and whites, like pumpkins and things, and like little ghosties. I'm thinking that that is just going to go on the kitchen table, kind of per usual. That's kind of like my favorite little spot for that. So that's going to stay the same. All right, we already talked about the vampire on my fake mantle. And then the living room. Y'all know we're doing the witchy area this year. And I always have some sort of a witchy area. But this year, we're going huge. We're doing the big witchy area because, you know, we got Helga. Our spooky witch that likes to wear the Art the Clown glasses. But we got her. So witchy area in the living room. So pumped for that. Have acquired way too many things for that area. Have to figure out how it's going to work out. But we'll manage. We'll figure it out. It will be witchy and fabulous. And I'm so excited for that area this year. And then I did the vintage in the stairwell last year. And you know what? I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I liked it. It's great. We got those huge Target vintagey signs that we're going to like hang up also to add to it. So we're going to keep that. That's the same. No surprise. And then here's where it gets a little interesting. I have two here. I have clowns and Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm already planning huge Nightmare Before Christmas display busting out some of my old pieces from like 10 years ago that are in our basement. Did a Spooky Huey rewind. If you want to see any of those like decorations, you can check that out. I'll try to remember to link it below. But that one was so much fun and I loved it. And it was seriously so long, like my son was a baby. So we have a lot of pieces from that. So upstairs in our hallway is kind of like just this open area, which I love and it's fabulous. And so I'm thinking on the one whole like side is going to just be the Nightmare Before Christmas extravaganza. Like it's going to be awesome. We'll have our tree and then these extra pieces that I had painted and stuff, and it will just be all the Nightmare Before Christmassy things. It'll be great. But then on the opposite side of this hallway is kind of where I'm thinking we might do some clowns this year. We'll see. We do have the cotton candy, whatever thing from Killer Clowns. We have that giant piece. And we kind of put it near the same area last year because that was a pricey item. Like, I don't normally spend a lot on just one item. I'm more of a, I'd rather spend the same amount but get lots of little things kind of person. It's just me. I know. That's how I am. But I'm not sure. So I really want to make sure that we always use this Killer Clowns, whatever, the cotton candy thing, the human cotton candy. Anyway, so those are the two options for the hallway. And then we already know, because we've talked about it a million times on the channel, Saw. Our garage theme this year will be Saw. So our normal outside area will be Haunted Farm, but then like on Halloween night only, the whole garage, we're going to do some sort of a Saw thing. I don't know. I got to figure it out. We'll make it happen. But that's the plan for that. And then down here, I did write Haunted Farm Continued because y'all know we're attempting to do a pumpkin patch. I randomly keep posting updates. I am so shocked with like how much they're growing. We don't have actual pumpkins yet, obviously. We just started this in July, like end of July-ish area. But they're getting really big and I'm so excited. And if we get just one pumpkin, it will be a success and I'll be so excited. But yeah, so I think we're going to kind of continue the Haunted Farm vibes into the pumpkin patch. So yes, so this right here, this beautiful giant board, this is what we're doing for decorating this year. I have a lot of areas to decorate and my daughter insists that I cannot do it until after her birthday. So we will be starting early September. But sometimes I sprinkle things out and I'll just put something out here and there. But I cannot do full-blown Halloween until after her birthday. So that is just a rule in this house and unfortunately I have to follow it. But yes, so those are my plans this year. I am so excited. I cannot wait to decorate. I think I'm most excited to do the witchy area. I don't know. I'm really pumped for that. I feel like I got some really cool pieces, some really good deals on some pieces. And yes, so that's about it. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you would like to subscribe, that would be awesome. If not, that's cool too. Hope you still enjoyed the video and we'll see you next time. Bye.